everybody. I am back. It is Rain with Hot Tresses with another fabulous wig review. I cannot wait to really sort of dig into this wig because I'm actually excited about it, still playing around with it, but having fun with it. It's been a minute since I've done a wig review. Life sort of happened and hit, and to be perfectly honest, I just wasn't that inspired. I wasn't seeing anything that was out there that I just really was dying to review, and I did not think that this was one I wanted to review. But you know what? I got it sent to me in the mail, and oh my God, I am so glad that I did. All right, so let's get into it. So this wig that I have on is Emmy, and I have her in DR2730. I'm so sorry. I'm trying out a new environment. My computer screen went out, so the lighting in here kind of sucks, but hopefully you can get a good sense of what that color looks like. It's probably not as blonde as it's coming across in the video, but it has some great highlighting in here. And for me, this is a bit of a darker color. It's more of a lighter brown. It's not my typical blonde mixture, honey blonde mixture that I'm used to, but I actually really like it. So to be honest, when I looked at this photo, this was not a wig that I was excited about because I'm not really a fan of how it is styled on the model. But when you get this wig in your hands and you play with it and kind of do your own thing, hey, you're, I think, really gonna love this one. Let me get into some of the specs on it. So if you are a bigger head, and I'm not, I'm a little bitty tiny sort of head, this actually should fit you pretty perfectly. I have the straps crossed as I always do with big wigs to give it the tightness around the back. It has great security. It's got two combs on the side. There's a comb at the part. There's a comb in the back. So you're not going to lose this wig. For added security, I tend to tape mine down. But this is one, if you really play with it and style it, you're going to get this wig to fit and rock this out any way you want to. I'll show you really quickly the parting space. I think that's pretty good. I tend to like a little teeny bit more of a wider part. I'm sorry, I gotta fix that because my tape is showing. I just noticed that it's starting to slide back because I've been pulling on it. Forgive me, but you can see the part. I'll fix that in just a minute when I'm done here. And you know, I only added just a little bit of my face powder to it, which is a little bit dark. I'm in the winter months, you know, my skin tends to change, so I use a different face powder, and I wanted this to match, but I'm probably gonna go back in and lighten it up. The wig itself is a silky sort of feel. That is probably one of the cons. I tend to like a more yucky feeling wig because the silkier ones to me tend to tangle a lot faster, and this one is definitely going to give you tangles. So I didn't really brush it. I just sort of put it on to kind of keep it, you know, as authentic and organic so you could really see how it comes straight out of the pack. I'm also really not a fan that it comes in a bag. I ordered mine from Amazon, and I'll put the link down. It is one that's hard to find because some of my other fabulous soul sisters that are doing wig reviews have reviewed this one. And of course, anytime they do a review, the wig is going to sell out. Shout out right now to Girl Wait Rates World, excuse me, and to Trendy K, who actually is the one that made me want to go out and purchase this wig. So shout out to you, girl. I love what you do. I'm just a novice at this, watching you. What else can I say about it? You can fix the shine with a little bit of baby powder or conditioning spray. I tend to like this leave-in conditioner. That's a pretty good one that I have found works for my wigs. It also really helps to restore them when they start to get a little bit ratty. As far as the length, as you can see, you know, it comes sort of just down under the breast line, which is really good. I'll turn around in a minute and sort of let you see how it falls. I love the fact that the part can be worn multiple ways. So you actually can twist this and wear it in the middle, wear it to the other side. I'm a big fan of a sexy bang in my eye, in my face. I'm not afraid to rock that out. I do spend most of the day doing that though, but I'm a big fan of that swoop look and bang. You know me if you've seen any other my wig reviews, so I'm always going to sort of rock mine this way. But what I like is you can cut this, you can open it up, wear your hair out, play with some baby hairs, extend that part a little bit, and make this really look like a really good weave. My fiance, who I just got engaged to, by the way, shout out to my baby love, he really likes this style. He really liked you know, the way this falls. Now, here's the thing for me. I tend to wear a lot of wigs like this, so I'm not necessarily as impressed with the style. This really sort of reminds me of Mackenzie and, you know, some of the other ones that I have that just happen to be a little longer. But, you know, that doesn't take away from the lusciousness and the style and the beauty of this wig. This is one you can rock anywhere. You know, it's got nice bounce to it. I really like that. I'll turn around so you can see it from the back. Hopefully you can see that. So it's got good length, it's got good curl, it's got a good wave pattern. You know, it is your typical hairstyle. And I find that, you know, nowadays that's what a lot of people are looking for. Something I can rock that really looks authentic. So if you're looking for something authentic, you know, this is one that could pass as a good weave, or depending on your hair texture, even natural hair, because it does have somewhat of a yucky feel, but it's really more silky for me than anything else. Now, where I had the trouble, because I have a small head, getting this to lay flat, as you can see, is still sort of poofing up on me. I did have to take my hot curlers and just sort of, you know, press that down with the heat to really get it to lay down. So if you have a smaller head, you might want to be prepared for that. But, you know, for the price you pay for this wig, you can make this wig look fabulous. Like, I'm really not mad at all at this wig. I taped it down because I'm getting ready to go out, and, you know, the lusciousness of these curls is awesome. I tend to wear mine forward because I usually have on a jacket, and the collar tends to make the back tangle, so I tend to push mine forward. But however you wear it, you're gonna get a voluminous look, and that's one of the things I really, really, really like about it, in addition to the color. And it comes in some really great color choices. Unfortunately, my packaging does not have the list of all the colors it comes in, but if you look up this wig, Emmy, you're gonna find it in some really good colors. I'm actually thinking about getting this in maybe a number 4 or a number 2, something a little bit dark, if I want to get that more authentic weave look feel versus it feeling like a wig. But overall, I gotta say, I really like this wig. I think she's sexy. I think she's voluminous. I think she is just ready. I mean, for whatever, from professionalism to church to going out for a night on the town, or just a day in the town shopping. This is one of those fabulous wigs that I absolutely adore. But, you know, at the end, it's not really about what I think as much as it's about what you think. What do you think? Would you purchase this wig? Can you rock her? You got any suggestions on how I can rock her? If you want to see another color, you got a wig that you want me to review, just hit me up and let me know. I'll put all the information down at the bottom of the screen. Keep in mind, this one sells out quickly. I saw it on Wig Types, Diva Tresses, Emmy Online, several other places. I ended up, as I said, getting mine through Amazon, and they did have a lot of the colors in stock. So, you know, once it's reviewed, it sells out. So if you're trying to find this wig, don't lose hope. I will say this though, because I caught something that I didn't catch before, and I just want to warn you, don't believe the hype of Etsy. Be very careful with the Etsy online shops. A lot of times they purchase these wigs from places that we can already get them, and they sell them for, you know, $80, and you're thinking that you're getting a wig that you could have got, you know, that was customized, that you could have got at wigtypes.com for $20. So, you know, I always do a little research because many of the sites carry these wigs, and I always try to get it for the lowest price possible if I'm paying for it, if they're not sending it to me directly. So, you know, shop around, but often the shipping costs often sort of add up to what you would have paid for it on another website. So, you know, do your research, check it out. But this is definitely one that I say is hot. But what do you think? Is it hot or not? You tell me, leave your comments below. Leave me some love. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and don't keep me a secret. Share me. Right on.